E.N.D, the professional collector. It's time for a story, and today's story will be what happened on Dominaria. Dominaria is a set released 9 months ago. It is set on the plane of Dominaria, and the plane of Dominaria holds a vast of history when it comes to Magic the Gathering. The first sets released in the 90s and early 2000s were set all on Dominaria. We have the story of the two brothers, Misra and Erza. We have the Weatherlight Saga. And also, last time we went on Dominaria, we have the Time Spiral block. During the Time Spiral, we see the mending of Dominaria. But today's story will not cover the ancient history of Dominaria, but will only cover the modern era of Dominaria and what happened during this set. The set begins where Hour of Devastation ends. Hour of Devastation ends with the defeat of the Gatewatch to the hands of Nicol Bolas, and they're all defeated. After defeat, everyone is scattered along their planes. We see Jace lost on Ixalan. We see Chandra that goes back to Kaladesh to train and become more stronger. And we also see that Liliana, Gideon and Nissa decide to go on Dominaria to defeat the fourth demon that holds contract to Liliana. Liliana has a contract with 4 demons, and she must defeat every demon to free herself from this contract. At this stage, the 3 planeswalkers go on Dominaria, but Nissa decides to leave the Gatewatch. Nissa decides to leave the Gatewatch because she's native from Zendikar. Zendikar was devastated by the Eldrazi's. Even though the Gatewatch managed to defeat the Eldrazi's, Zendikar need a rebuild. Therefore, Nissa decides to go back on Zendikar to help rebuilding the plane. As I said, she's native from there, and she wants to be part of the rebuild. Therefore, Nissa leaves the Gatewatch and leaves Gideon and Liliana alone to defeat the last demon holding her contract. They find Dominaria under a particular dark influence. This dark influence belongs to the Demon Lord and the Demon Lord Belzenok. Demon Lord Belzenok is the last demon holding contract of Liliana. Gideon and Liliana, at this stage, they decide to fight Belzenok and defeat him. But before doing this, Liliana has to face her brother. Her brother, the Lich King. She has to face him because Liliana, native of Dominaria, she tried to heal her brother, but instead of healing him, she condemned his life to be a zombie, a Lich King. Therefore, Liliana decides to end his sufferness and kill him once and for all. We find this in the card Final Parting. Sleep now, brother, that is the one gift I can give you. Liliana Vess. She gives freedom to her brother by death, and then she goes and fights Belzenok. She goes and fights Belzenok, and she managed to defeat him. Settle the score, shows Liliana fighting Berzinlock, and finally defeating him. You bound me with a contract only your death could end, and you taught me the fool. Liliana Vess managed to defeat Berzinlock, and she is finally free from the contract. But at this stage, Nicol Bolas arrives on Dominaria. He arrives on Dominaria and he tells Liliana, your contract is in default. You belong to me now. Serve or die. Liliana, even though she managed to defeat the 4 demons, but the 4 demons were working for Nicol Bolas, and therefore the contract is still active and now belongs to the most cruel being in the Magic multi-plane universe. It belongs to Nicol Bolas, and Liliana has to serve him or she will die. The only way Liliana can free herself from this contract is only by defeating Nicol Bolas. This is the story of what happened on Dominaria. The story is very important because we'll arrive to the story of Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiance. Leave me a comment below. What do you think about what is happening on Dominaria and what will happen in the story of Magic the Gathering? Will Nicol Bolas be defeated? Personally, I don't think so. There's the subscribe button here. Click it for more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.